What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we're going to be checking out the Turtles of Greyskull, Casey Jones, Michaelangelo, and April O'Neil. Now, the reason why I have 3 in this review this time around is because in Wave 4 with April comes with Stealth Leo, and I don't need Stealth Leo. It's a cool looking figure, don't get me wrong, but I already have my Leo in for the representation for this particular line, so I don't need to double dip of different variations of the turtles that are coming out in future waves and such. So I'm good with where I got right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first off, we're going to take a look at Casey Jones. So this is pretty much your standard Turtles of Greyskull, Casey Jones, well, what I meant to say is this is pretty much your standard Turtles of Greyskull packaging. You know, because you got He-Man on the top left-hand corner and Leo on the top right-hand corner. And then you got the Turtles of Greyskull, and then the person's name in the middle. And in this case, for Casey Jones, it's the one-man weapons rack. Ugh. Got tongue-tied there. And so then you got the exploding rock coming out the sewers and stuff in the background. So and then you got the figure in the middle, and then you got Masters of the Universe, X, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then you got the Mattel logo right there. And then, you know, here in the back, you got your artwork right there, which is really cool. So if you want to pause and read that, let me fix the size because it was bent when I got it, so that's fine. We're going to open it anyway, so if you want to pause and read that, you may. And so then it says here, Phil's bag with battle accessories, and then here's the cross sell with all the other figures. You got Tila, Michaelangelo, Casey Jones, and Skeletor. So alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so we got everything out of the clamshell, and, well, not everything, but most stuff out of the clamshell, because he's still locked in. So, here's the figure that's inside the actual, the shell itself, or the clam. So it's cool, and this guy's got a ton of accessories. I'm surprised they didn't make him a deluxe figure like everybody else, like Trapjaw and Krang and them, because look, that's a lot of stuff. You know, you figured that would be like the $24.99 mark figure, but it isn't. So, and so here is the comic book. So Michaelangelo will have the same one, and then Tila will, not Tila, April will have a different one. So Spirited Greyskull. So it's really cool. I really do hope that they actually make the torn it there. I really do hope that they make an actual. Well, I mean, I actually do have the first issue of Turtles of Greyskull, so I'm wondering if this ties in with the comics that come with the figures. I have to go back and check that out. So, and then we got the little doohickey here, a little paper that lets you know what's removable that can be swapped out and stuff. So, which is cool. The head and the arms, and then the feet, where the ankle's at. So, very cool. Move this aside, and we'll just go ahead and open the rest of this guy up. Alright, so we got him out of the packaging, and I must say it's a pretty impressive figure. I do like the fact that they kinda, I don't know if this is what they was going for, but they kinda left it Casey himself, you know, kind of pay homage to the original cartoon because of the outfit, you know, because of the light blue and then the gray sweatpants and stuff like that. That's just what it reminds me of. And then the boots with because he's got green shoes and the vintage toy, and so kind of green highlights. But we'll do a comparison here in a little bit. But anyways, but yeah, he got a shit ton of accessories and whatnot. So some of these are pretty much reused, and some of them are pretty different. All right, so let's go ahead and move Casey out the way real quick, and we'll just quickly go through the accessories. So it looks like he's got this bag, which is very nice detailed, and so I really do like that a lot. They put in the time to detail, so this is pretty much new. And then the hockey stick, this is pretty original as well. So, and then I think this might be new. So I do like the detail of the spear. They just pretty much just gave him anything. And then we got a sword. So yeah, this is pretty much reused from Origins and whatnot. And I think the Stealth Leo comes with this sword. And then of course, we know this is reused from Krang's arm, but in different color plastic. And we got Triple H's mallet from the WWE universe. What is it? A WWE Eternia, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so this is pretty much the same thing. And then we got, of course, we got the I guess you call this a hockey glove for him, but for Casey, but this is pretty much the same reuse for Jitsu's and Mr. T's gloves. So very cool. All right, so we got the accessories out the way. So on to the figure himself. So this is actually really cool because one, got the mask, and then two, I'm pretty sure you can take some of the stuff off. I think all this, the bandolier and all that stuff, this is the belt, the shoulder pads are all connected in one piece. So yeah, you can tell it's connected right there. And then you got the helmet, the hockey helmet. So this looks like the mask that, like a regular mask that's the design that they use for Ram Man and so forth. So which is very cool. So aside from that, in the sweatpants, and then you got the knee pads that they use for Macho Man and Man at Arms and whatnot. So, and then the boots. So this is very cool. So, and then of course they got the face for Casey. They try to make him look like a pretty boy. The hair and everything. The hair texture is really good. I do like that. So I like the fact that they kept the iteration throughout the whole, including the comics. They made his face not ugly, I should say. So so throughout the comics, I haven't read the Last Ronin stuff. So I read the original stuff, but then the continuation from it, I haven't read any of that. But I don't know what Casey's face looks like in that version. But I do know that everybody else, they had made him have a nice looking face. So, but yeah, that's about it. The only thing that's different, is just that they gave him wrist gauntlets right here. The wrist guards or gauntlets, whatever, guards right there, silver. His lock coin is black with the silver lining or belt around it, and then of course he's got the white boots with or technically I would say that it's got green boots with the white wrapping around it. Even though they skimped out on the paint for the feet, because they could have made this part green that part green, but I guess they didn't want to take the time to do that detail. So, but you could see where the wrapping is right here, and the spaces in between the wraps should have been green. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and do some comparisons with the vintage. So if you could see what I was talking about, I like how they kept it, like with the vintage style. The only thing that's different is that he doesn't have a crop top shirt, to show his abs. So pretty much everything's kind of like the same, with the exception of the added loincloth and the wrist gauntlets. So other than that, it's pretty much spot on to the vintage, with the green boots from the gray sweatpants into the light blue shirt or outfit, whatever. So very cool. All right, let's go ahead and do one more thing and load them up real quick with his accessories. All right, so there he is, loaded up with all his accessories. So if I have to hold him by his foot, because if I don't, he's back heavy, and so then it'll just fall over. And yes, I know I didn't go over the articulation. It's pretty much your standard origin style articulation. So if you don't know what that is, just go back to some of my other videos of Turtles of Greyskull and WWE superstars and stuff. Then you can check out the articulation there. But I got 3 figures to review, so, and my running time isn't very long, so I have to kind of cut corners a little bit just to get everything in. So, but anyways, so yeah, looks really good. I really do like this figure a lot. Probably like one of my favorite ones, mainly because of the accessories that he's loaded up with and stuff. So he's got all kinds of options and whatnot. So there you go. All right, and let's go ahead and go on to the next one. All right, next up we got Michaelangelo, the heroic captain of Cowabunga. So we've already went through the card back, so there's nothing really new or different. So except for the name in the middle and then the figure. So very cool. Very happy to finally find this guy. And then here we have let me see. Yep, we got the artwork on the back, and so if you want to pause and read that, you may. And then of course it says press on He-Man wig. And then of course here's the cross sell for all the other figures that we've seen before. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and open this guy up and see what we got. Alright, so we got all his stuff out. So of course, he's got the comic book that we've already took a look at, and then he's got the basic little instructions to let you know what parts are removable, which is pretty much the same, which is the arms, the head, and the ankles and feet, And here we got Mikey. So not a whole lot of accessories. Doesn't really need a whole lot. I think he's the only turtle that I know in this particular line that doesn't have a ton of accessories like everybody else does. So he's just basically got his nunchucks and shields and his little wig. Alright, let's take him out. Alright, so we got him out of the packaging, so let's go ahead and start with the accessories. Let's move him out the way. And of course this is his shell, which is also, all of the turtles are like this. They have removable shells where they can use as shields, which is different and unique. It's odd too as well. And they all have that one strap for their accessories and stuff. So yeah, so there really isn't any way for you to really kind of insert the nunchucks in there. So speaking of nunchucks, I do like this a lot. Even though they're plastic, yeah, I think this one might be a little stuck. But let's see, how about this one? Yeah, I like the fact that they used it and made it like chains, So it's just basically orange plastic. This is a little warped right here, because that's just how it was packaged. So tied down too as well. So when it was packed, it was like all warped down at the bottom. So I think both of the handles, yeah. So you could tell the bottom pieces here because they were packaged along like this, and where the this little strap at the bottom warped these. So it's all good though. Whatever. Also, yeah, you can tell that for this particular one, the cut for the plastic is still kind of glued right there. So this one isn't going to be as, I guess you could say, useful. Because of the plastic, all the little extra plastic pieces that are in here and stuff. But this one's fine. This chain is fine. It didn't have any extra plastic. So, but I do like the concept. I do like the concept, even though it has its little flaws and stuff. Because I don't know if anybody else's. Maybe it's just mine. But just know that sometimes the nunchucks aren't always put together good. Because look, all that extra plastic that's stuck right there. So it is what it is. So let's go ahead and move the side. But yeah, yeah, I do like this figure a lot. It's got like he looks like he's got the battle damaged armor He-Man outfit on, and so I do like the fact that he's got this wig, trying to portray He-Man himself. So this wig is awesome. It's amazing. So, you just take it off and it's like a regular turtle. But for his sake, I'm gonna leave it on there just because it fits him. Him being the jokester and party guy. Get a little bit of glop right there, the paint. But if you see my other reviews, it's pretty much the same thing, the same style body and stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take this off real quick. So this will come off. I just got the little clip right there in the back, and then I think this is the only thing. This part right here, this main part, doesn't come out. It's just part of its body. So, and then you got the shoulder pads up there, and then the orange wrist guards, and then here you got the loincloth. Here you can take this off. So then he just got the regular brown loincloth. And then here you got the brown straps, boots, his feet sticking out. So that's pretty cool though. It's got the turtle symbol right there. So just a bronze colored skirt that goes over the loincloth. I think I was trying to explain it in the last review I did. I think it was Raphael, and I didn't know what it was called. So I called both of them loincloth. So now thinking about it, it's just the skirt that goes over the loincloth to cover it, or tunic, or whatever you want to call it. So it looks like right here, the leg on mine is really loose. So that's unfortunate, but he is popping up at Walmart now, at the time of this recording. So if anything, I might get a second one. If he's still there, But all right, let's go ahead and get him geared up and everything. All right, so I got him geared up a little bit. So I've just used one nunchuck, put one handle in each hand, and then I just put the other one back there. So which is fine, Of course, even though this is still loose, it can stand up just fine like that. All right, so let's go ahead and do some comparisons real quick. So here is the vintage style Michaelangelo. So I do like the fact that it's have the original figure and then I'll fast forward all the way to now, getting these from Mattel. It's just really awesome. It just goes how long or how far the line has become, and the diverse different properties that meshed in with these particular lines. So who would have thought? Who would have thought that these here in 2024 that we would be getting He-Man, Ninja Turtles? All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, last but not least, here we got April O'Neil from Series 4. And like I mentioned before earlier, I didn't pick up the Stealth Leo because I already have a Leo. Don't need to double dip any more than I need to have to. So, but anyway, so basically, styles, packaging, April O'Neil, sources from Channel 6 News. And then here on the back, let's go ahead and raise this up a little bit. So here's the nice artwork right there on the back. So here is the read up. If you want to pause and read that, you may. And then here is the instructions how to put the staff on the camcorder into hand and stuff and such. So here's the nice cross sale. So we got April O'Neil, Stealth Ninja Leo, Hordak, and He-Man, Stealth Ninja He-Man. Now I might pick up Hordak. I'm not sure yet. I just have to see if I see him. I haven't seen him in a while. So that being said, let's go ahead and open her up and take her outside the packaging. Alright, so we got April O'Neil and her clamshell right there. And then we got her wings. And we got the little mini comic. So it's pretty cool. This is the new one, the continuation. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, so, and then here is her little paperwork. Tells you what's removable, pretty much the same thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get her out the packaging. Alright, so we got April out the packaging, and we'll move her aside real quick and take a closer look at her accessories. Of course, this is her camcorder, so she'll look into there, and it's like clear and hollow, so you can actually see through it. Excuse me. So this is pretty cool, and very nicely detailed. So I like that a lot. It's very unique for a camera. I don't know why I'm twirling it around like it's going to do something. Alright, so then here's her wings. Very nice wings. I do like the paint apps, the airbrushing and everything. So it's very cool. Kind of reminisce to, it's got the colors that April wears, and it's got the reminisce to what the Sorceress has, with the light blue and all that stuff. So very nice. The orange, and then you got the blue airbrushing here on the back on the white. And you can tell it's like kind of bled a little bit. So, and same thing, got the orange highlight and very airbrushing with the yellow a little bit. So that's really cool. Alright, and then April herself. I do like the fact that they have the little headgear there. I know it's not removable. I know a lot of people have tried to remove it, And then I think, this is removable. You just pop off the head and take that off. And right here, this is removable too. So hold on just one second. So there she is with her stuff off. So, but yeah, it's very nice. Got that long neck. And you got the wrist guards here, the metallic blue highlights there, especially with her boots. Same thing, the metallic blue highlights. So that's very cool, different. It's white around it, So I love the hair texturing and everything. So very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and, and then she got that necklace around there. And then she got the little design right there in front. So, the yellow jumpsuit. So, looks great. Alright, let's go ahead and gear her up and do some comparisons. Well, I don't know how she's supposed to hold that camera thing, but I just have her gripping it on the top portion because the If you don't do that, then the wings, or it's back heavier into the wings, so this will offset the weight from the wings. So, which is cool though. Like a weapon accessory, you could use it, even though it's supposed to be a camera supposedly. But yeah. Anyways, so here is the version 2 April vintage line next to the Turtles of Greyskull version. So very cool. Really do like that comparisons. Alright, so let's line them up and wrap this video up. So that was my look at Casey Jones, Michaelangelo, and April O'Neil. Even though I kind of rushed through a little bit towards the end there, but you know, I'm pressing for time. This thing only goes like, long as I can get this thing to go is 27 minutes. So I'm trying to crunch everything at once. But hey, it is what it is. I don't know why it goes that long. It's just camera itself. Who knows? But anyways, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did reviewing these figures. And I really do like them a lot. I love this line. I'm all in on it, with the exception of the He-Man side of things. I just only, like I mentioned before, I just only collect the turtle side of stuff. So this is really well worth it, you know. And I'm really surprised that Casey and April aren't deluxe figures like the other guys are. But hey, it is what it is. And but yeah, loaded him with accessories, you know. And she's got the wings and everything. So very cool. And I finally got Michaelangelo. That he was probably the one that took the longest to find. In April, she was easiest to find. Found her like real quick, you know. So, anyways, so where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.